Hey, it is Rose Love, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Gemini for June 30th through July 6th. Okay, check dig. All right, if you like the content of my channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. On TikTok, I do Coffee and Tarot with Rose almost on a daily basis, and that is just daily messages to get through the day, all that good stuff. So check me out on TikTok if you are not there. Stay here as well because I'm going to start going live on YouTube. There's also a podcast in the works. Hey, I have a friend who's a paranormal investigator, and so we're about to jump into that kind of thing. All right, so let's talk about what we have going on for you guys. I did do an overall energy pre-shuffle, and the card that I have for you is with condition, Gemini. This card talks about not wanting to share yourself. Okay. This card talks about being unsure of love. This card talks about not knowing exactly what it is you need to do. Like, you want to try this thing, but you're not sure if you should. All right. Almost like withholding yourself. Some of you have been through some tragic relationships, some terrible relationships, and you're trying to heal and get better. But Spirit is saying you have to go share yourself, right? And some of you may be deciding on if you want to get involved with someone because you're not sure if it's going to be worth it. You've been hurt in the past. You're not sure if this is going to be worth it for you, right? You don't know, and you want it, maybe. Here's the deal, you guys, when it comes to relationships and love, we cannot predict the outcome. We can't predict heartbreak. We can't do all of those things. But, all right, no matter what happens in an outcome of a situation, there is clarity that has been taken for you that leads improvement to yourself, okay? And improvement as far as your needs, your wants, and things like that. So Spirit is saying, hey, don't worry. There's no reason to worry. There's no reason to be afraid. Go out there. Allow this person in. You know, enjoy this time. You're worth sharing. And I know some of you are like, yeah, I know I'm worth sharing. I know I'm worth it. I don't know if they're worth it, right? But you're never going to know unless you try. All right, the first card I have for you, this is the Seven of Pentacles. So in the recent past, some of you may have been trying to figure out how to grow your coin, how to grow even relationships, right? You may have been trying to figure all of that out, and you are just trying to figure out how to have your abundance. Now, while the Pentacles represents coin, I always say abundance because I could have all the money in the world, but if I don't have people around me, if I'm not socializing, I don't feel very abundant. I may feel abundant in money, but what does that mean if you have no one to share it with, okay? So I personally take Pentacles as abundance, period. Whether it's in coin, whether it's in love, whatever the situation may be, where it applies, apply it. All right, the next card I have for you in the current energy is the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you feel like you're fortunate. You feel like this is why you don't want to share, because you come to a place where you're like, I'm doing my thing, I'm popping and shaking. I don't know that I want to let anybody in here to interrupt any of this, right? Spirit is saying allow people in, okay? But you have the Wheel of Fortune, ups and downs, highs and lows, success, abundance, whatever happens in life, you have the strength to take care of it and handle it. So there's no need to worry in that aspect because you're going to handle it. If you go into things with the mindset of this is going to be done and it's going to be done well and it's going to be handled accordingly in a gracious way, in a gracious manner, well then, what you worried about? Right? There's no reason to worry. All right. The next card I have for you is the Fool card. Now, what needs to be left in the past? Ooh. The Fool is all about setting off on adventures and not really worrying about the outcome and not really worrying about what's going to happen. But if the Fool isn't careful, if you notice, the Fool isn't careful, they're going to step off this cliff if they're not paying attention. So what needs to be left in the past for you, Gemini, is the screw it, let's just go, let's just jump in. It's not always wise to just jump into situations, right? You have to take into consideration what it is you want and what it is you need. Now, with that said, that does not mean you don't try new things. It doesn't mean you don't get out there and have your adventures. What that means is, think about it first. I think for some of you, you jump into relationships and you give your all, immediately or almost immediately. Spirit is saying, hey, jump into a relationship Jump in, well, let me rephrase. Jump into involvement with people and getting to know people. But before you truly jump in there wholeheartedly and commit like that, go ahead, take a moment and reflect and think and make sure this is good for your higher self. Not, I can't figure it out. Spirit saying one thing, I feel one thing, screw it, I'm gonna go. No, really sit down and figure it out. Listen, if somebody is meant for you, they're gonna wait for you, right? Like, they'll wait. If not, don't. Find someone who will. Find someone who is worth it. It's just that simple. But go out there and explore it. At least take the chance, right? Take the chance. Take chances with caution. Yeah. All right. The next card I have for you is the World. Okay, Gemini. To enhance this current moment for you of Wheel of Fortune energy, all right, you have the world. Okay. What that means is knowing that you have everything you need to succeed. You have the world on your side. There's nothing that can stop you from creating the life and abundance that you need to have. Being fearful of being hurt or rejected or pain. Get it. Nobody wants to feel hurt, rejected, or pain, right? But understanding that you are worthy of abundant love and abundant success, knowing that you're worthy and then taking the actions to show that you're worthy, the only thing you're going to get is worthiness. And that's just real, right? Like, when you love yourself so much, so high, somebody who can't love you like that, they're not even going to really cross your path, right? Because you're just on a different vibration. You're just on a different plane. And that's a good thing. All right. Let's talk about it. Oops. Let's talk about how to move forward. One card for Gemini on forward movement. Best advice on forward movement. Best advice for forward movement for Gemini. Eight of Pentacles, y'all. Research. Do your research. Learn more about something. Get deeper involved into a situation. Find out all the information you can find out possibly about any potential situation that comes your way. This will help you. But guess what, you guys? In order to do the research, you do have to get a little bit involved. Now, again, I'm not telling you to, just put all your cards on the table immediately. Of course not. But definitely do your research. And as you do your research and as you learn more about people, as you learn more about situations, you'll be able to make better decisions for yourself. Okay. And I feel like, Gemini, you're in this space where you're going to make the best decision for you anyway at this point in life, because you're just there. You're just tired of the BS and the chaos and all those other things. All right, you guys, peace and blessings. This has been your reading. If you like the content of my channel, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. Don't forget to go over to YouTube. Follow me there. Also, if you would like a personal reading with me, give me a call, 419-407-6356. All that information is in the description. Peace and blessings and one love.